And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. Another bright and beautiful day. Happy President's Day to you. And I've got some bull news. Today, I would treat this again as a bit of a relief rally until proven otherwise. But I do want to give you the bull news. A couple of major things brewing from the east side of the world. I heard the world's flat now. I don't know. Thumbs up or thumbs down if the earth is for flat or round. But again, reminding you all, Fed futures now showing a 50% chance of 50 basis points in March. And instead of 2 rate hikes, possibly 3 this year. Absolute insane volatility to the upside right now. And the key events this week to keep your eye on. 1, today's President's Day, markets close. 2, existing home sales data is going to be on Tuesday. 3, the Fed meeting minutes on Wednesday. That's, again, 2 p.m. Wednesday, Eastern, 11 a.m. on the Pacific Coast. Number 4, U.S. Q4 GDP numbers. That'll come out Thursday. And then PCE inflation data on Friday. Now, some major dates to be aware of. I want to make sure you mark them on your calendar, especially the Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific. I would be watching and expecting some volatility and perhaps a rally up into that meeting. And then we'll see if Jerome Powell wants to spank the market again. So let's jump into some of the bullish news. I want to start off with a little bit of a macro picture here. Again, the blue buy signal has fired off on the weekly time frame, which is going to be, to say the least, a very, very good indicator of what could happen. So essentially what happens when the blue buy signal goes off, when it goes off, it says this. It says that Bitcoin will make a new all-time high and it will not break the previous low. And if you go back, for the dawn of time, never, ever, ever in history has Bitcoin not made a new all-time high before breaking the low. The only time that this happened was in the coronavirus dump time in March of 2020. As you can see, we broke the previous low there. But if you go back from the dawn of time, I'm going to show you a few in the beginning of time here. In the beginning of Bitcoin's time in January 2012, the first hash ribbons blue buy indicator went off. And this, to be fair, wasn't the best one. Proceeded a little rally from $5 up to $12. This blue buy signal was probably the better one, where it went from $6 to, how high did it go? $2.68. And this blue buy signal, again, not the best example on the weekly time frame, but we never took out the previous low after the blue buy signal went off. And then here's another one. This is probably another good one. Not new all-time high, but we never took out the previous low. We came back and got close to it, but never made a new low, as you can see, on a closing basis. Right there. And the gains have been, quite impressive. This one from $200 all the way up to $20,000. Not bad. This one from $3,400 up to $13,000. And I'll just give a couple more. And, essentially this one, I don't know why these lines are moving on me or what's going on, but the idea is to get the print right after. There it is. So from $20,000 all the way up to $60,000. And then you had another one right here where, again, blue buy signal makes a new low, and then boom, $69,000. Here we are again, blue buy signal. And so, yeah, could Bitcoin come back and make some kind of a higher low around, $18,500 to $19,000? Absolutely. I think that is in the cards. However, we're beginning to see the macro picture heat up. And here's what I liked today, what I saw on the interwebs from Mr. Cameron Winklevoss. He says, quote, "My working thesis at the moment is that the next bull run is going to start in the East. It'll be a humbling reminder that crypto is a global asset class and that the West, really the US, always only ever had two options: embrace it or be left behind, and it can't be stopped. That's what we know. And any government that doesn't offer clear rules and sincere guidance will be left in the dust quickly. This will mean missing out on the greatest period of growth since the rise of the commercial internet." Check out his tweet over there. Additionally, confirming this trend, oh look, TED Talks Macro plus Bitcoin. So check this out. The Chinese central bank injected 92 billion in US dollars, into the market on Friday. This easily outpaces the Fed's current quantitative tightening. So what is he talking about? Right now, the Fed is supposed to be unloading its balance sheet not to the tune of 95 billion a month. Well, they just did 92 billion in stimulus in one day. So as China is injecting the money, the Federal Reserve is sucking it out. So just give that some thought to the back of your back of your brain. Let the hamster marinate on that. And I'm going to jump into regular charts and also point out, additionally, our working thesis on the dollar here, taking a bit of a bounce here and a bit of a backseat to the trend in previous months, as the dollar has rallied over the past 2 weeks, and so has Bitcoin in alignment with it. So I do suspect that if the dollar does take a major leg up by closing a daily, or I'd say even a weekly, above 105, this green box could be a potential threat for some more upside pleasures and some downside in the stock market. However, all narratives go out the window when China is buying up crypto like never seen before. As a matter of fact, Hong Kong made it legal to trade Bitcoin again. By the way, I'm enjoying a nice organic yerba mate Enlightenment. Excuse me for sipping. It's really good. Good tea if you like caffeinated drinks. It's more on the healthy side. Needless to say, we also have the monthly soaps crossing down. And this is getting to the point for a mean reversion bounce, I guess. Yes, on the Dixie. And that means volatility is declining, so you'd expect, a little bit of upside action, which we've gotten thus far. Checking in on gold really quick. My golds. We printed a nice monthly closure last month and getting a bit of a pullback here as well. A mean reversion bounce. Yes, as volatility is declining, you expect the price to go in the opposite of the prior move. And it does look like gold wants to head back down to that 21. And we've been saying the gold probably comes back down to this green box. In fact, with the Stokes crossing down like that, I would suspect gold does take a bit more downside, as well as we've got the silver target down here at, we've pretty much already hit the target, in fact. So gonna do whatever gold does, very likely. And then palladium really taking it on the chin at $1,500. All right, jumping into Bitcoin. This is the reason we're all here. This is the reason we want to see all the magic indicators line up and for Bitcoin to go to the moon, right amidst the death cross on the daily, the golden cross, excuse me. The golden cross on the weekly, on the daily, excuse me. And yep, as we kind of said last week, as we're grinding up here in the RSI zone. And by the way, I forgot what stat it is, but Once this thing gets over 80, is it 80, 85? Don't quote me on this one, but essentially this high of a read, you typically get one more stab back up into that zone. And that would line up with Bitcoin probably heading up to that $28,000 to $30,000 level we've been talking about. Let's give it a little more color here. Did I delete my box of Peace and Prosperity and Death and Despair? Maybe it's more. Oh, here we go. It's on the CME. So we've been kind of debating which gap gets filled first, and with the silver cross in alignment there, this, I did say last week, looks bullish for continuation of the upside, and I'm looking for a run at 27,415. Now, right now, CMEs is carrying about a $500, no, that's the index. Oh yeah, CMEs and spot price are pretty much dead even. There was a gap on the 4-hour, got filled, and busted on through it. So that does look bullish for continuation there. Stokes crossed up, back in the bullish control zone. And yeah, as long as really we don't start to lose this region here again at 23,460, I'm looking for onwards and upwards continuation on Bitcoin's price action to this box up here. And that's where I'd be looking to kind of play the next lower high. All right, so I'm sure that doesn't give, nobody's trading CME, so let's look at spot price action and see where that lines up with. And I'm going to get rid of some of these blue lines as I am using a completely different chart here. And I do want to bring to our attention here, this is a good time to look at the VP, oh, look at that. Yeah, so as we break above this is the next target. Yeah, right in here. You can just see it by the nodes. This is the volume, what is it called? The volume, the VRVP, volume something, volume profile, excuse me. So as you can see here, as these nodes are, there's pretty much nothing stopping it above here. Okay, there we go. So above this region, any kind of a closure today, above 25,000, daily above 25,000. And I'm looking for a free ride up to about 30,000 bucks. And then the next stop, wow, 40,000 bucks. So really, you can see above this next node, 30,000, great contention right there. I think we're pretty much likely to take a stab into that region. And what else is likely to happen? Keep up. Midterm elections are coming up. Or is it midterms elections? Basically, when the new people start running for president, towards the end of the year, what happens? The money printer go, brrr. I don't even know why people say that. It's just a stupid thing. But it's kind of funny, and that's it out of me today, guys. I'm all over the place. Let's take a look at a few altcoins that are pumping. Mr. File pumped pretty hard, and that's a popular Chinese coin, apparently. Pumped pretty good. But it's down today. Matic taking a leg down, 146. I don't like to see that. CRO is pumped to the upside, getting a little love. DYDX kind of recovering a bit. Got to get over that node there and that one right here, and I'd say probably going to get a good little run to the north side. Yep, DYDX probably back above 324. Looks good for a run. I'm going to take off this volume profile. Mana picking itself up by its bootstraps on the 6 hour. I don't know why we're looking at that. The daily's looking bullish, and we are crossing to the upside. Declining volatility, so mean reversion bounce needs to get above 80 cents for it to go anywhere big. And the other one we were looking at, Sandbox taking a run to the upside of the range and hitting our target at the purple 200. I do like that. So lots at stake here for the rest of the week. What else? Render kind of taking it on the chin, not doing what I suspected. I'm looking for Render to come back up here, and as long as we hang out, close the day above this guy, that'll look good. Needs to get back above 163, and this does look like it's coming down. Purple 200 next target. Back in the bearish control zone. And GRT, how's it looking? ICP, another one we offer in our crypto IRAs, looking bullish. I'm gonna get rid of all this. And Doggy, real quick, still kind of hanging on by tooth and nail here. Doggy, Mr. Elon coin. I do think this one's gonna pump, actually. I do have the feeling, not based off of any TA, but, well, there is some TA behind it, right? We got, well, another lower high on the weekly, but we do have the higher low, and this is not quite confirmed. I'd wait for this one to get back below 78 cents to call it quits, and look for a run back down to the bottom side of the range, but this one could definitely start to go if Bitcoin does, if it basically gets back above here at 10 cents. Back above 10 cents, bullish. Back below here, bearish. And the last step on the ladder, Phantom, another one that has been looking fairly bullish. You can see altcoins, a lot of them doing kind of the same thing here. This one did push through its purple 200, got the golden cross on the daily, looking good there. So another one that looks slightly bullish. I'm gonna throw on that volume profile again. Nope, I don't have the volume profile anymore. And yeah, wow, it hit that base and just popped right up. And you can see on the day, there's nothing really stopping this one from going back to $1. When it comes to, really, I would love to see it just get back above this last prior high. A lot of these guys just need to take out their last daily high, and they're gonna launch. I mean, this thing's gonna launch. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one and look for a run up to, you know, $1 to 125. That'll look really, really nice. All right, that's it out of me today, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. Check back in tomorrow, and we'll have some more crypto news and updates and Bitcoin price action. Take care.